Coucou, what's up? It's your girl Kadija, aka the Amazing Nomad, and I'm back again for another Love Island review. Like always, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and help your girl get to 5,000 subscribers. And thank you for those of you that have been liking the videos and commenting, etc. I know the other videos, I mean, y'all saw them. I just bombarded y'all with videos all in one day because the day before I was busy and I literally had to take a whole day off to edit 8 videos. So that's the videos plus the thumbnails, girl. And then when it was time to upload it, when I tell you my computer took hours, because usually like if you just do one video at a time, like it will upload within like 10 minutes, right? I was like, let me dump everything, because you can, like with YouTube, you can upload multiple videos at a time. It took all night long. I thought it was gonna come out at midnight. I was like, you know what, forget it, I'll just post it the next day. So y'all got the videos. Let me shout y'all out. I forgot to shout out my Love Island UK review people. My bad, but let me shout y'all out that did comment. Shout out to Sudu Kempson. Also shout out to Fred Flint 9 at kittycat 7373 at Tiff 5522 at Mastara at Lauren Thomas 3748 at Merc 2002. And I think that's everybody. If I forgot anybody, my bad. But that's all of you. So thank you guys for your perspectives, and just enjoy your perspectives and for interacting as well. Also for Kitty Cat talking about DMD means dick on denim. Girl, I never heard of that in my life. I thought he just abbreviated denim on denim. Dick on denim? First of all, men going commando and women in commando and jeans ain't comfortable. Jeans with underwear ain't comfortable. Let's keep it for real, okay? I'm just imagining a man in commando in jeans. So you just have the dick and the balls like just on one side. I guess you don't have any chafing problems, so maybe that's fine. Girl, okay, I did not know that. I was like, what the hell? So that's very, very interesting. And for those of you that are responding to my community tab post about like being disappointed in Cordell and like, you know, poor Serena, also get it, Cordell. Majority, I think it's like at 53% agree, or is it 53, 49? Maybe it's 51%, because I think it was like 48 or 49% team Serena. Like, I get your perspectives, and you already know, if you go back to my reviews, I've called Serena out when I felt like she was playing with Cordell, and I was just like, I want better for him, all that, like, I have, okay, so I'm definitely someone that's very fair, but the fact that, like, he said all of these sweet nothings, right, went in or outside of the villa, Serena, I'm gonna go after her or whatever, she's my girl, like, cherish her, all the shit he was saying, for you to flip in 2 days. Okay, if you've seen Love Island season 5, you know that reference. 2 days and you basically flipped and jumped ship. Like, I'm sorry, at the end of the day, even if we know Serena has like played with him, right? But in the last couple of episodes, we see them bonding, we see them coming together, having like a good connection. You know, she's reassured him that she likes him. And we could say maybe she's playing a game, perhaps, right? But for me, this last episode, it seemed like the episode where they were together before they went to Casa Amor, it seemed authentic, honestly. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, right? And if like she was lying, I will call the bitch out. Like, I'll call his motherfucking ass out. I'll call whoever I need to call out. So that's not a problem. So I understand, like, people feeling hesitant about her actually being real about him. And we don't know. We don't know. But it's just the way he did her dirty like that. Like, if he wanted to move on with the new girl and bring her back because he feels like he had a better connection with her, that's not a problem. But the way he went about it was fucked up. And that's what we have to hold people accountable for. It's not okay. So you give one person these false dreams, these false hopes, right? And then all of a sudden, and granted, okay, you could say Serena did that too, but we already went through that, okay? But then you go to Casa Amor, you meet this girl who's supposed to be all for you. And maybe she is. The guys were saying she's authentic. But like I said in my other review, I don't believe shit until actions have proven otherwise, right? For all we know, and I did hear that homegirl was in her brother's DM, or not DMs, something like that. Okay, I don't know if that's true or not. I heard, Let me know if it's true. But for all we know, she could just be playing this game smart and be like, yo, I'm going to give him all that I can so he can pick me so I can get to Casa Amor, because that's going to help me boost my notoriety, all of the things, okay? So we don't know if she is being sincere. And if she is being sincere and they actually like each other, hey, power to y'all, okay? It's not like y'all are going to be together forever. You know what I mean? And yes, I do have to keep in mind that, like, Cordell is very young. I think, what, he's 22, right? So, like, you're young, and whoever is going to give you attention, you're going to go for. I just, again, don't like the way he's gone about it. Like, you already know how I feel about fucking Aaron, okay? Because he's the one that's even done even worse. Like, talking to the kaylor about the L word, but then you're also in Casa Amor telling the L word to some other bitch, like doing all the shit that you're doing. And now you want to fall, now you want to go back. Now you're basically going to be like, homeboy Rob, okay, I'm not going to bring her in because, like, I still want to tell, you know, I want to make sure I'm not looking like a bad guy. Because I'm sure y'all have seen Tomorrow Night, right? So now Rob's going to be chatting to homegirl. And I feel like he's only doing that so he can bring her in for Aaron. So Aaron can still get to have his cake and eat it too shit. And I really hope Kaylor's about to be on smoke and for real, stand on business and not go back, okay? When someone shows you who they are, step the fuck off. Peace out. Don't deal with them at all, right? But again, with Aaron, I'm going to get into his ass as well. But like the Cordell thing, for me, I'm just like, it's wrong. Both of them are wrong in the way that they've handled things and they've dealt with things. Again, if Cordell wanted to bring this girl, fine, to the villa, no problem. But you didn't have to kiss her. You didn't have to fondle her in bed. And it even looked like y'all were fucking to me. But apparently maybe you did. I don't know. But like all of the extras did not have to happen. Apart from like when you guys did what you did in the games, fine. But the rest was not cool. And I stand by that. Like I'm not happy with him. I'm disappointed in him, really. And you already know Kendall and him are my favorite guys. But I'm very, very, very disappointed in him. And I'm just like, no, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It is what it is. Let's get started with the episode. Lord. So Kendall and Cordell chat about Daya. Kendall's real happy. Kendall's real happy for Cordell. Like, yo, I get it. That's your boy. You want the best for him because you're all just kind of like, Serena's played you in the past. So, like, I want the best for you. So, yeah, go with this girl, right? I get that. So he has his loyalties to Cordell. I get it. I'm not mad at it, but I felt like, you know, he was just kind of like, okay, go for it. Like, I don't know, like, chill, okay? Just because some bitch is showing you all the attention now doesn't mean that they're going to be all for you, okay? Okay? You should know, okay? You should know. Because remember when Miguel came, what's the reason why I'm giving you all that attention anymore, Kendall? I'm really irritated. Anyways, apparently, Kendall said he's never seen this side of Cordell, and they has brought this out of him. I mean, okay, so I've seen him be booed up with Serena. The only side of him that you probably are not seeing is that he's not questioning himself because she's letting him know that she likes him and all that stuff, but that's not what it's giving me. So I was just like, shut the fuck up, okay? Cordell says he's feeling her and he's going to pursue it. Go ahead, pursue it. Do what you gotta do. It's your choice. It's your life. And bring her in the villa, okay? Stand on business. Bring her in the villa. I think he will bring her in the villa. Because if you don't, after all this shit you done did, girl, go to hell. But I think he's going to bring her in the villa. And then we have Leah and Serena chat. Serena's worried and Leah basically expects Miguel to move mad because we know who Miguel is. Then we see Sierra and Miguel chatting. It's a shame that Sierra didn't end up chatting with Kendall because, I don't know. Could have been something, but maybe Miguel is more up to her speed, you know. It's a challenge for both of them, so that could be that. But they get into bed all by themselves in the bedroom, and, you know, their chat was actually cute. His chat, I thought it was actually cute. To me, it seems like he likes her. I could be wrong, but I feel like he does, but I could be wrong, okay? So they kiss, they make out a little bit, and, you know, they're just, you know, trying to control themselves not to fuck. And homeboy got a hoard on, so he had to, like, bend down, okay? Put the pillow there, just move some things around. Yo, honestly, Miguel cracks me up, honestly. He's really funny to me. And then we have Rob and Bronx chat, and she said she's intimidated by him because of his calm. Yeah, calm. And he runs to grab a beetle and brings it to her so she can feel it. What? Darwin. What's his name? Darwin? If y'all ever, like, wild thorn berries was my shit, okay? I love the wild thorn berries, okay? Okay? But Darwin was the ape. What was the brother's name? The one that spoke gibberish. What was the brother's name? Darwin had to be the ape. Girl, I don't know. If y'all know who the brother's name was in Wild Thornberries, let me know. But I'm like, are you that? Because every damn second you see a bug, you're gonna go grab it. Like, is this like your party trick? What? Anyways, she tells him she's not a fan of the overalls. You know, I mean, I feel it, but you can't be telling people how to dress. I mean, it's not like she was telling her how to dress. She's just, I'm not a fan, you know? It is what it is. And then we have Kordell and they chat. They kiss again. And he asked her about his dick size. And she says, no, his dick isn't little. You insecure as fuck. Ew. Like, okay, so you just want the world to know, like, oh no, your dick ain't little? What is little? Because it's a relative, you know? Ugh. Anyways, I'm just over both of them. I'm just like, turn your heads, come to the villa. You ain't gonna last. Okay, actually, I don't know if... No, his brother's gonna make sure. He's gonna use the nepotism to get him to stay. I'm not mad at you. Do what you gotta do, but he's probably gonna stay in the villa a long time. Cordell's gonna make it to the finals, but I'm really irritated with him right now. So I'm just okay. I don't want to see them. I don't want to hear about them. Whatever. Okay. Anyways, and then she goes with the short king shit. Okay, pick me. I'm sorry. You already know. I said in my review previously. I hate the king and queen shit. I really can't say it. It gets to my fucking nerves. But like, okay, short king, okay. And I think there was one of you that was saying something about in the comments. I think your name is Michael something. I can't remember the last name. But you said something about how Serena like made fun of his height or whatever, or mentioned his height. Okay, homegirls mentioned his height. He is short. That's a fact. Like, if he feels a way about him being short, that's on him. Like, it is what it is. He's short. Okay. Anyways, then we have Janae and Jacoby chat, and he asks her to rate the kiss, which, okay, maybe, again, that was his alley-hoop to be able to be like, so let's, you know, try the kiss outside of the game or whatever, right? Fine. I'm just not into, like, oh, so how do you rate this? Oh, what do you think of my dick? What do you think of my body? What do you think? Like, things like that, just, I'm like... Girl, if you're confident in yourself and you know what you got and you felt like the kiss was good, then it was good. I mean, unless, you know, she's just like, this was a little messy, sloppy, whatever. Maybe, sure, say something, but I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. So anyways, they kiss and he asked if they could share a bed. So she switched bed partners. Good for her. And she pointed out, remember in the review, my previous review, I was like, when Two-Timer slapped her ass or grabbed her ass after they hugged, right, after he asked her if he can spend the night or they can share a bed, I wasn't feeling that, right? So this let me know she wasn't feeling that as well, because she's like, shout out to you, because, you know, when they kissed that he didn't grab her ass, and she appreciated that because she said that was respectful. So yeah, that lets me know what's his face was out of line, and yeah, like, don't be grabbing some girl's ass. Yeah, I know this is Love Island, y'all gonna kiss and touch or whatever, but like chill, okay? There's levels to this. Then we have the bedtime, Cordell and Aaron fuck. That's what it looked like to me. Okay. And this is the thing. I mentioned this in my previous review. Remember in the previews of the following episode, right? Or the previous episode. They made it seem like Aaron and this girl were fucking. But then when it happened, they barely showed anything. They just showed him laying down in bed, right? Like, it seems odd. I feel like they're trying to not edit Aaron to seem like worse than what he's actually is, in my opinion. And then they're making Cordell... I'm not saying they're making Cordell worse, but they're showing most of what Cordell is doing. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? You get what I'm trying to say? It's giving weird. It's giving a little racist. Maybe it's just me, but something's odd about that. And I'm going to reference this back later on. Okay? Y'all will see what I'm talking about. So, Serena and Kaylor sleep outside again. And in the morning, Kaylor cries about missing Aaron again. And then Puerto Rican is massaging Aaron, and this is in the bedroom in the morning, right? And Dea straddles Cordell, and they say they like each other and whatever. Okay, and then Two-Timer steals the breakfast that Ignacio had made for Jacoby to give to Janae. Girl. And then homeboy is like, what did he say? The early bird gets the worm. He said some fucking cliche ass shit like that, right? But for me, this is where I'm like, Two-Timer, no, you're dishonest. So your dishonesty is just not for me. I'm not feeling it. And if you were two-timing them girls and you said you learned your lesson, you're not gonna do that shit again. You stealing home the breakfast that you didn't make, even though Jacoby didn't make it either. It's showing me that you still dishonest. So it's a no. And I think Janae's smart enough not to pick your ass. So I'm glad that she already identified that you're a red flag for dating two people at the same time. You think you slick? Moving on. Cordell says that he's only kissed that they only kissed and cuddle. I think he was talking to Kendall. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting. And you know what? I think it was Brooklyn. You mentioned something about how, like, you know, people are mad at Serena for, like, going at her pace. I mean, I think it's more than just mad at her for going at her pace, because she was kind of like hot and cold, and some, you know, in many ways we could say she was leading Cordell on, right? But this is something that's definitely, I agree with you in this sense, right? The guys, from what it's seeing, just want somebody that's going to give them everything, give you access to everything all at once, right? Boom. Boobs, boom, sex, boom, everything. Kiss, this, everything, without really doing a lot of nothing to get access to these things, right? Whereas Serena's like taking her time. And again, we could say she was being fake. We could say that she may have been playing because she was waiting for something better to come along. Perhaps, right? But Serena's taking her time to get to that point with you. Yet, this girl is just showing you all you want to see without you even realizing that she probably has some kind of ulterior motives to get into the villa. You know what I'm trying to say? Maybe she does like you, but I'm sorry, until we see actions moving forward, I'm not buying it, because she's just like, yo, likely Cordell's going to win this because his brother is going to make sure people are voting for his ass, right? He wins this. He has the money and he can split the money with you. I'm sorry, I don't buy shit with new girl. I don't. I'm sorry, I think if she's playing a smart ass game, I'm not mad at her for her game, but I don't buy it. I don't buy it personally. So, and she's seen how people are like liking Cordell. She's, you know, no, I don't trust it. Anyways, yeah, but saying all that to say, it's like they want the person that's going to give them full access to do everything. Then it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I never had anybody that liked me fully and, you know, told me and did all the things. But then this other person who I do like, who I've said I will go outside the villa for, this person, well, I mean, I guess the grass is green over here kind of shit, right? Anyways, then we have Aaron making Puerto Rican breakfast, and he delivers it to her, and Aaron says, now he's thinking about Kaylor. I'm like, bullshit. You're a fucking game player, okay? You realize Kaylor can be your meal ticket to the end. And now it's like, okay, I've had fun in Casa. I'm going to tell my homeboy Rob to, you know, talk to a new girl so he can bring her in. And I can, you know, do what I want to do with both. Get out of here, Aaron. And then Miguel basically says, yeah, I mean, y'all are going to need some clarity. And I think, yeah, it was him, Miguel, and Kenny chatting. And then Kenny says that, yeah, Janae hasn't left his mind, which is interesting because later on, you know, other conversation, I'm just like, okay, maybe that's not true. Anyways, so Janae, basically it's mutual for her, because after Kenny had said his thing, we see Janae in the confessionals, or maybe she was with the girls, I don't recall, saying basically she misses him as well. And I'm just like, girl, these girls are about to get heartbroken. All of them are basically saying, all of them except Liv seem like they're not going to come back with nobody. That's what it's giving me. I'm just like, girl, this is not good. And then Youngin, girl, I don't know his name. He's I don't know what, he's not the Asian guy. He's like, he looked like he's Latino. I don't know what he is. He has like hair that's kind of curly, that's like this, okay? Not Inancio, but he has darker brown hair. I don't know his name. I call him Youngin. He tells Jacoby, yo, I'm just looking out for you, but like today's the last day, so you gotta go, you know, put in work to get Janae or whatever, right? So I was like, okay, good looking out. You know, hey, have your boys back. I feel that. And then the text comes, and then it's the fucking disgusting bird feeding challenge. When I tell you, I barely looked at the screen. I was like on my phone doing other things. I was like, when I tell you this shit makes me want to vomit, seeing that, it disgusts me. Like, they stopped doing it in the UK, which I'm so grateful for. But why are we doing it here? Why? It's just, oh, it makes me sick. Like, when I tell you, I will not, like, if I was in Love Island, when I tell you I'm not doing it, I will feign sick. I am not doing it. Find me. Do what you gotta do. I'm not doing this shit. Ugh. Just, ugh. Like, ugh. Well, seriously, it makes me want to vomit. Like, just thinking about it just makes me sick. Ugh. Ugh. At the end of it, the villa wins, and then Cordell and homegirl are eating the fucking pulled pork that's been standing there, and he's like, it's good, but it's not that seasoned. Girl, okay, moving on. And then I was like, fuck Cordell and Aaron, because we see them and their little couples sat up, like, talking like, oh my god, it's so chill in the villa, it's no drama, it's no this, fake ass bitches. And that applies to all of them, okay? I call everybody bitch, okay? Well, if you're deserving of it. So it's not a female thing or a male thing. It's, if it applies, yup. All them bitches were sat up there kikiing and shit. I'm like, oh my god, how it's not dramatic and we're all happy we have our new connections. Fuck out of here. Moving on. In the evening, Liv, you gotta pick somebody. Somebody told her that. Like, you gonna have to pick somebody, right? And Aaron says that he is happy for Kordell about Dea, whatever. And then two-timer pulls Janae and basically says he likes her and wants to know where she stands. She's like, you know, I mean, you should have told me sooner because apparently he hadn't spoken to her the whole day. Okay? And then Jacoby interrupts. Now, if you're watching Love Island UK, isn't this reminding you of the scene when Blade comes and interrupts the conversation that Grace is having with Mosiah? Yo, and in that scene, if you watch my review for that, right? I was like, what did I say? I was like, the boys are fighting, okay? And Janae basically said something along the lines, right? She's like, I feel like I'm in a damn cartoon where I'm being pulled to this side and this side, right? She's like, yo, fight. Exactly, girl. I loved it. And then Janae says she likes the safe vibes, basically, that she has with Jacoby. And he, you know, he's showing more effort in some aspect or whatever. And he says that she's a pure soul and people have kind of taken advantage of her, like in the villa. I hope that's not your spiel just to get in the villa, but honestly, I've liked him so far, so we'll see. And Janae says, you know, obviously Kenny's still in the picture. And then in the confessionals, we hear her saying she misses Kenny. So it's giving me she's gonna wait. But homegirl was smart though, so maybe she might just bring Jacoby and then just see what it's like when Kenny comes in and take it from there. So we'll see, because she's smart. She is smart. I'll give her that. And then Kaylor has a premonition. Doesn't that make you think of Raven? That's a raven. It's a future I can see. That's a raven. So mysterious to me. Yeah. My favorite episode from That's a Raven. Remember when the cousin, the one that's from like France, comes and then they're like, I forgot. I wish I could remember the words that they were saying, but the her best friend, the boy, I can't think of his name right now. He ends up liking the cousin, and Raven doesn't like the cousin. You know, there's some jealousy going on between them, and then they come doing a little thing. I don't remember it, but that was my favorite episode of That's a Raven. Anyways, back to this. So Kaylor has a premonition, okay, and Liz is like, yo, what is the worst case scenario? Okay, Aaron brings in another girl. It is what it is. There will be a sunset the next day. I wish you would have said a sunrise. I think that maybe that's what she meant, because we don't want a sunset because that means the end. We want a sunrise beginning, okay? And then Nicole and Liv comfort her, and girl, I am tired of your crying. I really am tired of your crying. And I know we're going to be looking forward to way more crying. And I'm just like, oh, girl, I'm tired, okay? And then Dea and Cordell chat, and he says he's shocked about where they're at. And he says, I owe it to you, myself, and Serena to explore us. Men logic? What? You owe it to you? Yes. You owe it to the new girl? Yes. How do you owe it to Serena to explore? How? Ooh, girl. Okay, Cordell says he has no regrets and he's never had a girl that says she's all about him. I think that's what you're falling for. And Dea is a pretty girl, okay? Beautiful skin, okay? She has really pretty skin. I like her skin. Like, it's glowing, real pretty skin. Anyways, but I think, is that really what you're liking? You like that she's pretty and she's giving you all the attention now. But do you really generally feel like she's being sincere? Again, only time will tell, but I feel like maybe that's the thing. You just like someone because they like you. And, you know, you're attracted to them, so that makes you like them, I guess. And then they make out some more. Them two are pissing me off, okay? Like, Cordell, I'm really pissed at you. I really am. I don't like the way you've moved. You've not handled this well. And it's just, like Serena said, you're moving grimy, okay? Serena says she wants Cordell back, but she doesn't trust men because she's valid, okay? She's valid, okay? And Leah says she respects the hell out of Serena for just, you know, the way she's comported herself and all that stuff. So I feel that. Next, we have Kenny and the brunette chatting. And I remember I was saying we'll see in Casa Amor if that plastered fake smile thing is just how he is. And it kind of, I think it might be because he had like a bland face when he was talking to her. But how was he saying earlier when he was talking to Miguel and Aaron that like he misses he misses Janae, and you know that's the girl, whatever, right? And all of a sudden now you're talking to brunette, and now it's you're open to that, because I remember him and Bronx were talking. Make it make sense to me, but okay. And then we have Liv chatted with Tattoo, and basically he's like, you know, let's share a bed. And he's like, oh yeah, good chat. I don't know. His good chat kind of gave you like he was friend zoning her in a weird way to me. I don't know if you guys felt that way. But Liv says she's only been in situationships. And I think that's something a lot of people can relate to. It seems to be the new thing. Dating is basically situationship. You're in a relationship with this person. However, they don't want to put a title on it so they can go around and do what the fuck they want to do. So basically it's like an open relationship kind of bullshit, right? But yeah, that's what she says. Afterwards, we have the Casa Amor text. Thank you, USA, for at least warning the girls. Unlike the UK, they just let these girls go in there blindly. Ugh. I'm hoping that now that they've seen this text, that Kaylor is going to bring somebody, and also Serena's going to bring somebody. And maybe Serena might do the thing where she'll just bring Jacoby for Janae in case, you know, things change. I don't know, but... oh, girl... So this is the thing, as I mentioned earlier, right? Remember how like with Aaron, they made it seem in the previous preview that like he was fucking, but then when we actually saw the show, it didn't look like that. But with Cordell, we got to see a lot more, right? This is what I'm saying, like it's giving racism, because what the fuck? Why is it when the text came, y'all only showed Aaron holding what's her face's foot, talking to her, like about to go for the kiss, but you didn't show the kiss, right? But then you showed Cordell the first video where they didn't kiss, but it was about to be a kiss. But then you showed the second video of all the extra shit that they did. That's the part where I was just like, what the fuck is this about? Like, I didn't like that, and it felt a little sus to me, because I feel like y'all are still trying to like protect Kaylor in a way, even though like she fucking unraveled and shit. It's like you're trying to protect Kaylor so that they could possibly like come back together again. That's the part I just wasn't feeling, and I hope that when it's movie night, y'all gonna show everything, lay all that shit bare, all of it, okay, all of it. Anyways, and then we see Serena, because it was her video, or Cordell's video that came first, and we saw her tearing up and crying a little bit. You know, she got herself back together. And then when it was Kaylor's turn, I'm like, I felt like they were giving her way too much screen time. Like, we saw worse on Serena's aspect, but because homegirl was just fucking unraveling and crying, bitch, she just kept walking back and forth, walking up and down, up and down, up and down, up, here, there. Like, girl, what are you doing, right? Just walking all over the place, and then Liv is chasing her. Like, it was just a lot. But I felt like they just kept giving her a lot more screen time, because I'm just like, what is that about? What is that about? Did y'all notice that? Or was it just me? Because that seemed a little weird to me, right? And then we see Kaylor saying that this is basically like a fuck you that Aaron has said to her face. And it is, because look at how he's behaved, all the fucking lies and shit that he's told you, and then for him to do what he does, right? So again, Liz follows her around on her little walk. That was funny. And then the other girls go after Serena to go check on her. And then later, Nicole switches and goes over to Liv and Kaylor. Okay? So I think in this moment, from what it was giving me, I think Serena was basically laughing from crying. She's just like, hey, it's better to just laugh than cry, right? Because it's like, y'all ain't gonna see me like breaking down and sad and mad and all that shit. I think that's what it was giving me in that moment. Let me know what you guys think below, okay? So the girls reconvene after the text was sent, and they rewatched the videos. Yo, Kaylor, I think Kaylor watched that shit like a million times. Serena did watch a couple other times later on, but like Kaylor kept rewatching that shit. Anyways, they have Ignacio come over to translate the Spanish part that Aaron and Puerto Rican were speaking. And Serena, like, this is what I said earlier, she was just basically laughing from crying, and just walks away like this. He can't, like, nah, you can't be serious, right? Nicole, so Serena, Leah, and Janae walk away, and they head to the dressing room area, and then Nicole listens to what Kendall said, and I felt her with her reactions. It's fucked up. It's not like Kendall was egging it on, but he was definitely happy for his boys and kind of hyping it a little bit, so I could understand why she would feel a ways about that, because it's just kind of like, what the fuck? And especially for the fact that Kendall, I don't know if you're just doing that because it was the boys around, but you definitely are like a girl's girl from what we've seen, so what the fuck was that about? Anyways, Janae says, girl, say the word. Okay, if you've ever seen, why do I always have to make a movie reference or some kind of reference? I don't know why. I remember and you can play that game where Vivica invited her friends to like her work party, right? And Monique was one of the friends. So we see Morris Chestnut dancing with Gabrielle Union's character, right? And then Vivica was like, "Oh no, let him do his thing. You're just trying to like, you know, he's trying to get under my skin. You know, let him have fun, right?" Monique is like, "Girl, just tell me, okay? I've done fought bigger fools than him, okay? I will break his ass, right?" This is what the scene gave me, okay? Janae was like, "Girl, say the word, okay? I love my little brother Cordell, okay? But no, this shit is not right. Like, I will pull up on Casa Amor, say the word, right?" And Leah's just there like doing this. Girl, what you here for? I mean, I know you're friends with Serena. I won't give you a hard time about that. But I was just kind of like, you just stand here doing what, okay? Anyway, so Kaylor says she wants nothing to do with Aaron, which I'm like, good, because hello. And then this is where we see her replaying the shit again and again. And then in the confessionals, we have Serena saying that Cordell is moving slimy, grimy, and disrespectful. 100% agree with her. Like, y'all can feel how you want to feel about Serena, but you have to admit that what Cordell's doing isn't cool. Because at the end of the day, Serena, even though she has, like, you know, entertained other people, she ain't never kissed nobody. Like, outside of like a game or whatever, she's never like gone far. They've talked, she's entertained a chat, but nothing. And she shut things down when it's like, no, I know what I have at home kind of shit, right? So y'all can feel how you want to feel about her, but she hasn't like passed this line where it's like, okay, I've really disrespected this person. Like, I've really gone above and beyond. And granted, yes, she left them on the dance floor, but they had a chat saying that they were both open. I wasn't happy with her for doing that, but they both had that chat. You know what I'm trying to say? And I felt sorry for him looking sad and shit, but they had that chat, right? And this is not about rewriting history. It's none of that. It's just the fact that what he did was wrong. It was disrespectful. He was out of line. It was too far. Just like with fucking Aaron's ass. It was too fucking far. No. And yes, you can say Aaron and him are not in the same boat. They're, you know, they're in different levels in their relationship. Sure. Nevertheless, it went too far on both parts. It was wrong. Point blank. Period. Okay? Serena says that she's sick to her stomach, and you know what? This is basically what she wanted. She wanted some kind of test to see how he was going to act, right? And in this aspect, I kind of feel it, right? You know, it's not the best thing to do, but oftentimes when you've been disappointed in the past, okay, you're going to test motherfuckers to make sure that, you know, just to see how they move, you know, see what their characters is really giving. And, you know, I felt her on being upset with regards to the situation. So, yeah, it is what it is. And then Kaylor starts getting pissed, okay, and she's talking about how disingenuous Aaron's ass is, and how, like, he was even promising to, like, do something for her mom and shit. She said, don't put my mom's name in your fucking mouth. Girl, this is the same energy you better keep, okay? In today's episode, this is the same energy you better keep, okay? Do not go back to this fool. Don't waste your time. Yo, they'll send in somebody for you, and you might get the sympathy vote and end up winning this shit. But do not go back to him, because it's not worth it, okay? Do not go back to him. Because if you do, bitch, I'm just going to be like, okay? He done went too far with this bitch. He's gone too far for you to accept his ass again. My point of view. And then we see Serena, she comes back downstairs and borrows a phone from Kaylor, and she didn't want to play the video there to, like, you know, get Kaylor upset or whatever, right? So her, Leah, and Janae went to sit down, and then they replayed it. And then the bits that Janae was saying, I don't know if Leah was said anything, but it was just really funny. And then we see Serena in the confessional basically saying, like, you know what? I cope by making jokes. And this same situation has happened to me time and time again. And, you know, this could be why she's hardened and, you know, wants, like, the dude to, like, prove their worth, basically, right? So I'm not mad at her. And here she says she feels dumb and she starts crying. I felt bad for her. Like, I'm sorry. If y'all just watch this shit, you didn't have no heart for her, like, y'all are fucked up. Yup, y'all are fucked up if you watch this shit and you had no heart for her. Because, like, it's not cool. Like, it's not cool. If you can have sympathy for Kaylor's situation, you can also do the same for Janae. She goes to say afterwards that I won't let this man tear me down. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. Nah, everybody. Yup. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Ooh, child. Things are gonna get easy. Yo, if there was ever a game that came out that exists like this, when I tell you I am one of the, I don't know why and how, I can just think of a phrase or a word, a song will pop in my head. I could win this. If this was a TV show, I'd win this shit. But it has to be random things. It can't be like a specific song because I won't know, but just a song, a phrase will just pop in my head. Kaylor goes to say that Aaron has showed his true colors, and he has, okay? And then in tomorrow's night, this is what I started in the beginning, right? For tomorrow's night's episode, Aaron is fucking going to fucking Rob talking about I miss Kaylor or some bullshit, right? And he's looking at him like, bitch, fake ass. And then now Rob is going to be talking to Puerto Rican. And this is why I said earlier, I feel like Rob is doing this to bring his boy back, this person, and then maybe him and Liv are going to couple up. Okay, that's what I feel like, because I think Rob is smart to know that at the end of the day, when it comes to like a show like this, people prefer like long-lasting characters rather than new people. You know what I'm trying to say? It's the game, the way it's the way the cookie crumbles. And then when it comes to Casa Amor, I was Audrey, what's her name? Adriana? Is that her name? Adriana? Ariana. That's your name, girl. I fucked with you. I already said I fucked with you ever since, you know, you backed up Janae when you were at the After Sun. But now we see each other, okay? When she was like, when Kaylor called out Aaron talking about, yeah, I saw the videos. Do you know what I happened to see? And he's like, let's talk about that later. She's like, and then he's like, no, let's talk about this later, right? And Ariana's like, I got time. I'm looking forward to this motherfucking episode, okay? I'm looking forward to it. Oh, it's not gonna come out until like probably 3 in the morning over here, and I'm not gonna stay up that late. We'll see. But yeah, these are my thoughts of this episode. Oh, y'all did Serena dirty though. Y'all did her dirty. Whatever his name is, Cordell. I hope they give you a. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't want Serena. However Serena chooses to handle this, I got her back with regards to it, right? If you watch Love Island UK, there's 2 girls in this season who have like handled boys in 2 different ways, very similar ways but different ways, right? One is a more composed, dignified person where she just, you know, she's calm, cool, collected, but she handled their business, right? And then the other just bodied this motherfucker. I want Serena to body hit this motherfucker, okay? Just like she said, go put him in the fire pit, put his little ass in the fire pit. And yes, he's little. It is what it is, okay? And Aaron, girl, Kaylor, you better not listen to any bullshit he has to say. Step the fuck off. And if Kendall and Rob are not honest about what really transpired, and the other boys as well, we're gonna have a problem. There's gonna be some furniture moving around this motherfucker, okay? Shout out to Bernie Mac. But anyways, those are my thoughts for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please help with the likes. If we can get 100 likes, that'd be greatly appreciated, so my videos can be seen by other people, and it lets me know that you guys are liking the work that I'm putting in, because I'm putting in work to be getting like a few hundred views, okay? So I'd really appreciate that. Thank you again for stopping by. Let me know your points of views. You already know I'm gonna interact and respond and all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys soon for a new video. Peace out, bisous, and hugs. Pull up.